judges, teachers, parishioners, parents, and fellow speakers, good morning. A trigger is pulled, a bullet is fired. Malala Yousafzai is shot in the head. For what? Stealing? Murder? Assault? Not even close. What she did was no crime. She did the extraordinary, yet supposedly simple. She stood up for women's educational rights in the Middle East. She was shot for opposing what so many others thought was right, for going against the tide, even though she knew she wasn't safe. And she's certainly not alone. So many brave individuals, both young and old, man and woman, boy and girl, have been penalized for standing up for what they believe in. One courageous precedent is St. Catherine of Alexandria. As a child, her mother was a Christian, and as St. Catherine got older, she wanted to be a Christian as well. She studied, and even had an encounter with Jesus Christ in the Theotokos, in which she received a ring symbolizing her marriage to God. She was widely known for her improbable wisdom, and was not afraid of sharing her knowledge and love of the Christian faith, even though Christianity was not the most favored religion at the time. She had heard that the Emperor Maximian was holding a pagan feast, and she went to the feast and spoke of her faith humbly but with pride. Maximian did not approve of her actions, but was amused by her determination. He asked her if she would debate against the 50 most educated pagan philosophers, thinking that she couldn't stand a chance, and of course she gladly obliged. So, the emperor called in all of his wisest teachers, and St. Catherine beat every single one of them in debate. All of the failed philosophers were put to death by the emperor, but right before they were to be persecuted, they all renounced and converted to Christianity. Infuriated, the emperor ordered St. Catherine to be imprisoned and then killed, but not before she convinced the empress and the emperor's entire army to convert to Christianity as well. St. Catherine was only 23 years old when she died. So now you know about two young women. One who was martyred for expressing her religious faith, and another who was shot but survived for being an advocate for women's educational rights almost 2,000 years later. Not much has changed, has it? We humans still can't cope with people having opinions of their own and wanting to share them with the public. We simply can't handle it when somebody has a different opinion. Both of these courageous women projected their voices even though they knew they may be castigated. They knew people would disagree with their thoughts, and they knew that they may be the only ones fighting their battle. Yet they marched on, unafraid and confident, fierce and dauntless, valiant and daring. Their bold actions have made incredible impacts on what things we think are right, and because of them, our personal outlook on important issues has been forever altered. And so, even though these women were thought to be young, frail, and clueless, they have made permanent marks on our world that can never be erased.